8 dumbest lies told by the Russian Ministry of Defense. 1. That John Deere is a Leopard. In June 2023, the MOD reported a great success. A Russian K-52 attack helicopter had destroyed several tanks. They were German Leopard 2 MBTs. Unfortunately for them, they published a video as proof. The tanks appeared to have light-colored wheels. It turned out the vehicles were combine harvesters. 2. One Kinjal took out a Patriot battery. On May 16, 2023, Russia launched a Kinjal missile at Kiev. It's a hypersonic weapon that supposedly can't be intercepted. The next day, the MOD said the missile had destroyed the MIM-104 Patriot. In fact, it's impossible to destroy MIM-104 with a single missile. Moreover, the Kinjal had been successfully shot down. It was downed by Patriot, which was confirmed by photos. The same battery intercepted 5 more Kinjals in May. 3. Americans are breeding ticks in Ukraine. According to the Russians, it was a University of Texas program. U.S. specialists were studying exodes ticks that carry a number of highly dangerous infections, such as tularemia, West Nile fever, and Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever. These diseases are typical for Russia. In fact, exodes ticks carry Lyme disease. They also inhabit territories from Iceland to the Middle East. 4. Ukrainians wanted to weaponize mallards. As ridiculous as it sounds, this was an actual Russian claim. In March 2022, the MOD published a report on American biolabs in Ukraine. The Russians supposedly found dangerous mallards in Kherson. The birds inhabited a national park occupied by the Russians. The MOD claimed the birds were bacteriological weapon vectors. Ukraine had been supposedly sending them to Russia. The Americans were funding the effort. The MOD said they were genetic weapons that would only kill Russians. But there's no way of isolating Russian genes. 5. Ukraine is planning to detonate a dirty bomb. In October 2022, Sergei Shoigu called his NATO counterparts. He warned them that Ukraine was planning a provocation. The Ukrainians had built a dirty bomb. It was a conventional bomb with radioactive components. The Ukrainians would blow it up and blame it on Russian nukes. These claims were quickly forgotten. 6. Ukraine is mass-producing viruses. In April 2023, Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov surprised us yet again. Kirillov is the commander of Russia's nuclear, biological, and chemical protection troops. He said his specialists were studying 240 pathogens from Ukrainian labs.
Most of these viruses are related to anthrax and cholera.
Both of these diseases are bacterial, not viral. 7. Ukraine is weaponizing mosquitoes. In October 2022, Russia's UN envoy, Vasily Nebenzia, addressed the Security Council.
We know the U.S. has patented a drone for carrying mosquitoes infected with a dangerous virus. It transports a container with a large number of mosquitoes, carrying infections to a given area and releases them.
Nebenzia claimed the Ukrainians were infecting mosquitoes. Then they'd release them in Russian airspace. No such patented drone exists in the US or anywhere else. 8. Russia has destroyed all Ukrainian equipment many times over. Russia keeps reporting Ukrainian losses all the time. It's impossible to keep up with their numbers. But back in June 2022, after 4 months of war, it was easier. By June 30th, the Russians had announced the destruction of 215 airplanes. Ukraine had 199 before the war, including trainers. 84 UCAVs. Ukraine had 62, including those delivered in the spring. 39,000 areas of concentration of Ukrainian troops and equipment. It's unclear how many troops it takes to constitute an area of concentration. But even at just 10 soldiers, that would be 390,000 casualties. Since then, Russia has continued shooting down Ukrainian planes. They've never explained where the planes keep coming from.